Hi, this is Jackie from the Builderall team. In this tutorial, we're going to look at the layout elements in the Cheetah WordPress. We are going to click on this little plus at the top and we are going to look at layout. So I've already added a row right there so that we can look at it. And I'm going to drag and drop it inside of that row. And you're going to see what the accordion looks like if I scroll up and down. It's quite nice. If I click on it, you can see what it looks like. And now what we need to do is we're going to look at these items individually. So obviously we've got this now chosen. We've got items, style, and advance. Now for the accordion item right here, you can see that you would be able to edit the accordion by changing the title. You can add content media to it. There is the visual and there is text. So for the visual area, you can change it right here. If you need to have the text or the HTML code for it, just click on text area there. And you can click on add media and choose your media there, or upload another file if you like. And I'm just going to scroll back again and click cancel on that. You would also be able to do the settings and expand it first. You can choose yes or no and the space between the items. If we click on the style, this is where you change the color, the background, the type fonts, the style, the border, the padding, icons, as well as the body details and fonts. So it basically repeats itself for the body, the icon, and the header. And then the advanced area is the spacing, the visibility, animation, export, and import. And then the last thing is, if we add any of the elements, even whether it's a layout, a basic element, let me just go back and adding the accordion here. You're going to see right here that we've got multiple things. You can move it around. You can also have the accordion settings. If you click on that, it's going to open it up. You can duplicate it. And you can also edit the column if you want to by clicking on it and change it. And you can also throw it in the dustbin. So what I'm going to do right now is I've just clicked out of it because I didn't save it. Now we're going to add the tabs, and let's take a look at the tabs. For the tabs area, we've got exactly the same thing. Your tabs is here at the top. But let's go to the tab items. You can individually edit them. So again, if I click on it, it's going to give you the option to change the tab title, the icon that has been used. If you want to add some media to it, as well as the text, and then change around your visuals right there and add some links if you're interested in that. Or you would also be able to play around with the settings, whether you want it vertical or horizontal. You can see it's going to change right there on the side. I'm just going to put it back to horizontal. And how you want the navigation system. Simpler is yes or no. It's currently in Portuguese, but it is yes and no. And then we've got style. In the style area right here, you can choose whether you want the background types changed to a solid or a gradient, your alignment, font, style, and spacing. It's always the same type of things that you would be able to change around. Then we got the navigation item, which you also can change the background around, the icon, as well as the content. So for everything, you would be able to edit the look and feel of it. The same in the advanced areas. It's all about spacing, the visibility, choosing different kinds of animation for it, HTML elements, as well as import and export. So let's go to the next one. We've got a pricing table. If we go take a look what that looks like, clicking on it, it's going to open up your pricing like this. Let's go to content first. Here we're going to choose the title, as well as the title subtitle underneath. This is where they talk about the price. If you're going to have any images, you can upload it right there. We've got some features here. Again, you can edit the feature and also show on the inside. If you click on it, you would be able to edit these little icons as well as the color. Just going to click cancel again. And you can choose, do you want to show the features or not? I'm just going to leave it on yes. And then the button at the bottom. This is where you're going to change all the details for the button. You can see right there. You can also add an icon. And this again for the style. The style is exactly the same type of thing. Every single thing of the pricing table. You can change the radius, the shadow, the pricing, the size, all of those different things, as well as with the buttons style. And that's basically that one. And then we're going to go and look at a card. What is a card? If we drop the card in it to see what it looks like, it's a photo with an element on the side of it. So there's quite nice. It looks very nice for me. I love it. You can add some ID media to it. There is your visuals, some design features to make it look better. Our style again is to change everything on the inside of this. You would be able to play around with it. Change the way the button looks and act. This is where you're going to change that. It's quite nice. If you have worked with a Cheetah Builder, you would see that many of these things are the same. And it's just a little bit easier because it all scrolls so nicely. And then we've got the advanced area again, where you can play around with the animation and visibility. So I'm just going to click cancel again. I'm going to go back to the plus and testimonials. Now we're looking at the testimonials. It's going to give you a sample there, quite nicely done. And again, spacing, visibility, and animation. And then we've got the layouts. How do you want the layout? The avatar on the left, the avatar on the right. How many columns you are going to make use. The gap between these two. You can see that is the gap between it. If you are going to have a carousel, yes or no, or is it going to stand still? The speed and the interval. And the dots here at the bottom. Do you want the dots? If you do, what is going to be the color? And again, the style is all the different kinds of things that we've done before. Only difference is we've got the avatars that we can change, as well as the content and the author. And that is all the testimonials. You can read. It's self-explanatory. We don't really need to go into depth with regards to that as well. And then for menu is the same type of thing. We're going to click on menu. And you have to remember that if you've got a menu, not a menu, you need to go and create your WordPress menu first. There is a tutorial on how to create a WordPress menu inside of WordPress. And if you don't have one, you're going to have to apply it right here. And you can see it's been added. And then you can change the style. Now you can see the background, so you can obviously change it to any color. You can give it a border. You can change the height, the radius, the way it looks on mobile, as well as the advanced area. So it's basically, like I said, every time in these videos, they all have the same type of features. And that is basically everything under the layout. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you in another.